6 minutes to 7. Dreams, your ticket out of unemployment, a flight to Russia, and a steady stream of income. There are glossy pamphlets, Instagram ads, influencers on TikTok and other social media. A Russian industrial hub is apparently looking for young women specifically with the promise of construction and hospitality work. But is it necessarily the case? And what happens when people fall for these ads and things go wrong? Clayson Monyela is the head of public diplomacy at DIRCO and joins now. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, Bongani. Good to be on your show.
No doubt you've seen the videos online where people are being promised jobs abroad. They were told it's hospitality. It now pans out in one instance. They might find themselves working in war factories, assembling military equipment. What's your view of these ads and these promises that are made, particularly to young South African girls?
No, we're extremely worried, Bongani. Because this has been a trend of late, and it's not limited to this particular videos that you're talking about coming out and advertising jobs in Russia in particular. We've had cases in Myanmar, we've had cases in several other countries. And I think the genesis of all of this is that we do have a problem of youth unemployment in this country, and therefore young people are looking at opportunities overseas. What particularly worries us with this latest one is that influencers, as you were saying, have been mobilized to promote these opportunities that look very good on paper. People are promised jobs in catering or hospitality with regular promotions, salary increases. The reality is when they get there, the conditions are completely opposite to what they were promised. We've had a case of one young South African woman that reached out to our embassy in Moscow after landing in that particular country and realizing that what they were promised wasn't true. She's back in the country now. We've had to work with her family to bring her back. The challenge, though, Bongani, is that when these young people fall for these scams, they don't, one, check with us. Two, they don't inform us. We only collide with the information when they discover that they're in trouble. So that's why we thought it was important to issue the warning that we did yesterday. The JCPS cluster has also issued a statement that they are investigating, or government will be investigating this thing to get to the bottom of it and look at all the role players.
Gosh, I mean, because it's, as you say, not just on social media. I know schools have been one of their targets where they'll actually go to schools and try and mine potential recruits there. And at times, one's never really clear whether it's false promises in the sense that it isn't as glamorous as the videos look, or even something far more sinister like human trafficking.
100%. It is technically human trafficking, because one of the stories that we've been told is that when they get to these places, their passports are confiscated. They live under slave-like conditions. They are not allowed to have contact with their families, maybe like once a month, perhaps, just to manage the family and give an impression that everything is okay. But even those calls are monitored. They're under constant surveillance. So it is basically human trafficking, because you essentially lose your freedom. So this is why we think it's important for us to start a campaign to warn people that when you stumble upon these opportunities, the old saying, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Get a second opinion.
Yeah,
get a second opinion.
Call DIRCO. Appreciate your time. Clayson Monyela is the head of public diplomacy at the Department of International Relations and Cooperation.